This is going to sound a bit like the first segment of the movie Slacker. For those who haven't seen it, I think you can watch it for free on YouTube, and I highly recommend it. It's a great movie. But in that first sequence, the director of the movie, Richard Linklater, gets into the back of a cab with an uncommunicative cabbie who probably doesn't know any English, and he just goes on and on about how he had this dream while he was riding on the bus about different realities and so forth. It's pretty funny. Well, last night I had a dream, and it was a technological nightmare. It was literally a technological nightmare. In my dream, this is kind of hard. It's hard to put into words what was going on, but it was something like this. I came to realize that my videos that I was recording and other things that I was doing on the internet, where I was expressing myself in one way or another, I came to realize that something was interfering with what I was saying and making, somehow either misrepresenting me, like totally pardon me, bless me, was either, they were either taking my voice and my face and having me say things that I wasn't really saying, and that was showing me in a light that was not positive, that was not me, or somehow my videos and other communications, writings and so forth, were all being showcased in a way that somehow they were being showcased in a way that gave them a context that made me seem just off the mark, crazy, paranoid, all of these things. And so I actually woke up a couple times in the night, thinking to myself, this was actually going on, because your mind, when you're in this delirium, you don't realize, wait a minute, it's all a dream, I'm lying in my bed. I actually woke up and fell back asleep, back into the nightmare again, just trying to figure out how I can rectify this situation, because I was aware that there was something, that there was a cache of videos and other things that represented me in the way that I intended myself to be represented, and that I needed to find a way to access that somehow and showcase that, but somehow that wasn't, it was highly stressful. It wasn't, it wasn't a nightmare in the sense that there was a monster chasing me and I felt like I was, about to endure great pain or be killed. But I did feel like my, when I say my reputation, that doesn't quite emphasize it strongly enough. That word isn't strong enough to signify what I'm talking about. It was more like my character was being I was just being held up for ridicule, held up for being shown to be somebody that I plainly wasn't. I was being misrepresented intentionally, again, either through some kind of technology where they took my face and my voice and had me say things, and we know that technology exists, right? The what's it called? I can't think of the name for it right now, but where they actually can make your face, they can superimpose your face on somebody else's face, or they can put some movie star's face on your face, and then have you sound like him, have your voice sound like his. That I know that technology is out there. I just wonder where this dream came from, besides my fevered imagination, because I've never had. It's not like I've ever really. I've never had any delusions about being, anyone of great of great import. I thought to myself, that after this dream that I would somehow be faced by some authority figure whose purpose was to demoralize, and that person would say to me, you really think you're that important? And my answer would be, no, I never said I was important. So it's strange, because I know I don't have any delusions of being anyone who is high on the, or anywhere near the top of the totem pole, or even the middle of the totem pole. But somehow there's still, I guess, you have an awareness that they still can get to you. They still know who you are, and they are very sophisticated, and surveillance technology is everywhere, and they could ruin you like that if they wanted to. And in my dream, that was happening to me. I mean, I don't know how they could ruin me worse than they've already ruined me. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Gosh, that's just inviting worse trouble. But I mean, I already, am barely employable. I talked about this in a prior video, which no longer exists. Thank you, YouTube. But on what used to be my main page, why I talked about why I was willing to make the exchange. Why I was willing to become barely employable, why I've thought that was worthwhile to speak the truth as I saw it, and defend the things that I believed in. Anyway, that was my dream, and that was my nightmare, to quote Kurtz. So let me know what you think if you want to. Maybe this was a bit self-indulgent, I don't know. Thanks for watching. My name's Andy Nowicki. You can check out my work at altrightnovelist.com.